got some mates coming around to play some tabletop games, and I think I might quickly make some wooden barricades and show you how to kind of do it as well. So in this bag is a bunch. We got coffee stirrers, these smaller things, toothpicks, just a bunch of wooden stuff. It's really cheap, or if you're like me, just like steal them from a bunch of like cafes and stuff. That might work in theory, only in theory. We've got about an hour, so I think we might need to. Oh, I just got coffee. I just got these little matchsticks everywhere. But I was trying to say we need to be quick, so I'm going to use a hot glue because that's pretty efficient. Okay, too tall. Actually, making these structures is very, very easy. First thing I have to do is kind of set up or prepare the coffee stirrers. So that includes basically just taking off the end bits, like so. And I think what really sells the effect of these being quite like badly made, but we need it to actually be well made, but they need to look badly made. I think a good way to do that is using a variety of different sizes, lengths, and types of wood. I think the best way to make these barricades is to do the actual wall front facing bit first, and then do the stability in the actual bit that stands it up. Do that part later. Just focus on getting a cool looking silhouette. So you get your coffee stirrer and you just hot glue different lengths and sizes of wood on top of that to make a dynamic looking efficient wall. It doesn't actually have to be like a full wall. There can be holes in it. I think it looks cooler if there's holes in it. It makes it a bit more like Mordheim-y, if that's actually a term. And I basically just do that and then worry about supports at the very end. I just made up this one here, and you know, it definitely works. I just think it might be too crazy. I don't know, I do like it. I'm gonna try and make one with a bit more cohesion and unity. In my last video, which didn't do so well, I posed a question asking for some music suggestions, some bands, albums, or artists and songs and whatnot, and someone suggested listen to Frank Zappa's Apostrophe album, and well, I definitely did while making this, and that is such a good album. I love the storytelling, and I think I've heard some of his work before, but I've never sat down and listened to a full project, and it was such a wild ride. I would definitely recommend this album or this Frank Zappa to everyone because it's so fun. It's definitely weird, but it's like the good kind of weird. It's peak. It is so good. So thank you for the suggestion. It was an absolute blast listening to it. So you use a lighter to. You're not trying to burn the wood. You're just trying to essentially melt all the wispy strands of hot glue, because that's like the only downside of hot glue, is that it makes all these strands. And don't breathe in, and make sure you've got windows open, and wear a mask if you have one, like a respirator or something. That is it. Another one done. I'm gonna make up a couple more, and then I'm gonna play, and then I'll paint them. Okay, so it is currently later on in the evening. The next day. Yeah, so things didn't really go to plan. We ended up just hanging out to very early hours, and I was very tired. Didn't paint, just went to sleep. Which is fine, right? Anyway, so let's paint then now. So I went in with a couple different test colors, because I have a few types of brown that I want to test to see which one's the best, right? So yeah, you get the idea. And I think the best one is this darker one. Oh no, is that the wrong one? This darker one here, which is burnt umber. Is it? Okay, no, so definitely burnt umber. Alright, so let's just kind of put that on all of them. This step is supposed to be very quick and very messy. which is why it's the most fun. Basically, the goal is just to get coverage, get all of the original base, lighter color covered in this more dark, actual, like, wood-looking color. You don't really need to see all that, so I'll just kind of show you when that part's all done. Yep. It's getting darker, but I think I'm just gonna try to get it done now. So they've dried enough, I hope. We're gonna try some light dry brushing with this burnt sienna. I think it's what it's called. We just need a little bit of color there. So the goal with this one now is to basically just do from dry brush from the top down, so it's like it's weathered from the sun. You get the idea. It made absolutely zero difference. I'm thinking we take a risk and just go with yellow. The yellow definitely adds some visual interest and also kind of makes it look a bit more like withered. Okay, it's officially dark. And it's all done. So I will show you the results right now.